Today we saw a way we see. This one is called time travel. It's about a way we see. If you know this way, we saw this way where we see a way time travel, and we see it. We go this way and we see a way we see it. E. It's a strange E. If you know anything about the way we see, we know that this was one. This was the one. We see it too. E. If you know way, we see this one was before the other one, and the second one is the first. If you know a way, we see it. We want you to understand what happened before we went back, and we see this, and we see a way, and we went back and we see it, and we said the first Bible, it was not the way. We see it. We see this way, we see, and they say no, and we see no way, and we see no way, and we see it a way. And then we see a way we see. There was a bad way. The Bible, it was no good. We see no way we see, and it was no good way. We saw this way on earth, which was in a down now before a way time travel. You should see something we see in this way we see it. If you do not see this way, we won't see it again. We know not to see the way we see. If you knew what way we saw, it is bad. We saw this way the world end amesticus, which is in very many vapors. We saw some way we see the Durgelerst, or Bergader, Commercular, Shigardakar, Fakardakar, Arbiter, Shigargadar, Shishi Mish Kamatiket, which is Dibetian, or quote hair. The bad man who flies through sky and shoot laser and kill all, but he's not a Mandalorian and he is a slaughtering machine. I think it says 2-hit. We didn't know what we were before a way, or what he is. If you know exactly what, you see the exact answer. They say he was Vlad Tepes' third son, Patronimus, who is not any way anyone sees before it. If you know we were before it, we don't even know how he became. All of a sudden, it was there. And we just go, that wasn't there before. And they go, yeah, that wasn't there before. We don't see that way. And now it's who? We see Terra Mask from the underworld, who's not even away on Earth. We look at this and we go, we fucked up somewhere. And we go back and we check, and there was no Vlad Tepes. And we go, okay, well, look, we got to fix this. Now there's 18 timelines for it. And we go, okay, we'll fix it in the down. So we put it in the down, and we started to close it, and there was problems. There were 80 problems. And all of a sudden, there were 49 of these things. And we said, okay, we'll start shoving over on the same one. When we did this, there was an overpopulation instantly. And we go, okay, let's sort it out to 2 or 3. And we did this. It was fine for a day. We don't know who went back. If you know, any way we see when we see the way we see it, there was so many that went back. It was insane before it. There was unbelievable impair. We could not even see something when we see it. This was the way they say. I hoped for all my days there was no way we see. And if you know what I see, we can't have any way we see before a way we see it. Okay, where is the first one? Who? We were the ones who see. If you know what we see, the way we see it, there was many, and then there were none, and we see no way, and we wonder who was who, a way we see it. There were only some way we didn't know. We don't know who it, when we don't have a way we see, and this is the only one we ever knew a way we see it. We always wanted to see this one way we see it. And who was a guy who sees a way, and it was a good way, and they go, okay, this is a good way. And they go this way, and they said no. And everyone says, he can't be a way we see it, one way we see. And they go, okay, well, what's the problem here? He says, because he was the only one who had some. And they go, what? He said it wasn't just money, it was other stuffs. And they go, who can be it? And they wanted to know what he sees. And you know what? They know what it is now. They don't have anything before this way is seen. And they go, no one did. And everyone knew something was so wrong before they see. And everyone said, this is the worst way we ever seen it when we went back in time to time travel this way and we see it. There were 22 of Earth at one point, and these were not good in any way, and we tried to fix it. And you know what? We couldn't fix it, and we just go, okay, we'll figure it out. And then we invented the underworld and the overworld and places in between, and they were the worst. If you know, we see there are places in between that are not even like a realm of Earth and design, but we see it. Some of these guys walk through walls and through zones that don't really exist, and they appear somewhere, and then they do something, and they leave, and they go, what? And no one understands, and it's just the strangest time of we see. And we go there, and we don't see, and we, what's this? And we pick up stuff, and we wonder what's going on, and all of a sudden something isn't right just because we moved an artifact. It doesn't make any sense. Something was worse than we ever imagined. So we tried to figure out what was happening, and you know what happened? We had moved one item, but it had been moved 200 before times. And we go, you know what? We are just fucking it now because it will never stick to where it was. And when we knew this, we started making things stay in place, and we stopped anyone who moved them for a short time, and it fixed itself. It took a long time. We got down to 8 Earths, and we said, there must be less. And we took out less and less and less, and we knew there were many that we don't see it, and there were less, and then we more. And then we went back to 1, and it was no way we see, and we were like, what the fuck is that? We knew exactly what it was when we didn't see. This was an old way we knew, where we double talked, and we knew this way, and it's no way we see it. No matter what, he doesn't know what it is because he can't count to 60D. So whatever, we know what it is, and he doesn't have to worry about it because we're not about him, and he's just about the way we see it, and there's no way we see. And someone said this who is the only time we get this, and he says, no, it's not there. They go, yeah, this is someone else trying to get rid of something we got because we use it in some way they don't like. This story is ridiculous in every single way you can imagine it. If you know what it was like to be on the Earth before a way we see, it was completely maddening in a way we don't understand to see it. Even now there are things we don't see, and we don't see it. And there's just shit floating around that doesn't make sense to anybody, like ghosts and crickets that grow overnight and things that would not ever make any sense to anyone at any point in time, anywhere ever in history, or time traveling. And we said, when we put it in the down, it was different than it was in the up. We said it was an improvement, but it was never like we improved for a long time to see it. I'll tell you this, man, people died left and right, and we never felt bad, but we were just like, yeah, he was in the fucks to clucks, and we knew this is the worst way, and they had to be in it, or there would be a war, and they can't be at war with anything that was anything like we see it. Only Nate, who had any sort of a force at the time, was like, hey, just put him in there, I'll take care of it, I'll fight somebody if I have to see it. And it wasn't anything, and they knew they didn't want to fight Nate, so it was just the same old thing we see it. And they just go in there and they go, okay, well, who is this shit? And then I knew who it was the entire way, and it's like and they go, why isn't this guy being brought forth? And he says, he's not here, but he is. He's like one of these things that just walks through the wall and nobody can get at it. This is the way we see it before we see way time travel is the way we see it. Some of these ways aren't the way we see it. We see it the way we see it. This is a way we saw the city. It was amazing to see, and then it wasn't anymore. It was never there again. We could never understand why. This place, it was here, and then it's not. How can a cliffside not be where it was? We don't see it. The desert, it grew, just dramatically grew. We called it nothing, and it grew and grew and grew forever. And it was terrible to us. It was terrifying in ways we can't imagine. There was never any dungeons before we did it, and then there were dungeons we didn't do, and we could not get what was going on. And it happened so many times, and we did not see it. And we see it was the Vlad Tapestry of the Thrift, but he wasn't anywhere we see it. He's just there, gone, and it just happens. You see, there were a museum we have. We made sure no one ever got rid of it. This is the one place we see. We know there's stuff in it that never pre-existed or existed after again, and we don't know what to see for it. Twinsen. This is a world we knew before a way we saw Earth. It was some way we see. It was near to it in a good way. We knew Earth to it, and now we know Earth was no way we see. Not the way we see Twinsen. It's like a longest G. And He's explaining that it's complete lineage history and everything. See, like, this is who we were at war with for some time, and maybe they did it. We don't even know what they were. We just knew we were at war with them. They embargo things, and they do this weird way with ideographa, and they attack minds, and they are the worst way of all to it. Let me see if I can. There's Twinsens Odyssey 2. Let's see, this is our search bar. There we are. A little big adventure 2. Is this it? The prologue? Anyways, that's it. There's all sorts of stuff in there.